Today I'm going to be presenting TV that I want to like. Kicking this list off is American Gods. It is one of the highest quality TV series I have seen since Game of Thrones. The acting is really impressive, especially from the main characters, Andy McShane, especially him. He's been around for years, he even looked ancient when he was in Deadwood, which was a decade ago. I'm only up to episode 3 at this point, but that's enough for me to know how weird it is. Why does it have to be so strange? I guess it's supposed to have a USP, but some of the things that I've seen so far are just insane. You literally don't have a clue what the hell is going on. I honestly think American Gods would be so much better if it just had a simple story that wasn't stupid complicated, just for the sake of being complicated. I don't know why it's trying to make the audience lost when watching it. It's not even that interesting to even try or care about to think about what's going on. The story is just all over the place at the moment. I wish they just would focus on Shadow and Wednesday. I think that's what his name is. One moment there's a scene, next thing you know you're watching gay porn. I'm not even joking. Halfway through the 3rd episode, there's 2 guys in a taxi just chatting about general life. Then all of a sudden, one thing leads to another and you're watching them bum each other. I don't want to see that, Jesus. Imagine if someone had walked in on me watching that. Thank God they didn't. So this is why I want to like American Gods. It's extremely high quality in terms of special effects and set pieces and even acting for that matter. And also, to be fair, I was hating on the series about it not being interesting enough, but they did make Game of Checkers look interesting in the 2nd episode. They made checkers look like chess, an advanced strategic game, and it was checkers they were playing. Fucking checkers. Speaking of Ian McShane, there's another series I haven't got round to finishing, and that is Deadwood. Now I want to finish this one off because I was recommended this one by someone who has watched it 3 times. I was 9 episodes into the first series when I had to give up on it. There's just no running story, no direction, the characters are going in. It's just a bunch of individual characters who all have their own problems about living in Deadwood. There's just no reason to watch it for me. Nothing happens in it, there's not any plot, nothing they have to do. It's just boring. There's not much to say about this one. I watched 9 episodes and there's nothing to say about them. The acting was alright, I suppose. Well, it was actually really good, I'll be fair. I'll be generous and say the acting in Deadwood was really high quality, but I don't even care about the series to rant about it. Maybe one day I'll finish it off, since the person who recommended it to me keeps telling me how good it is. Okay, and now we're on to number 3, and that is Jessica Jones. I have seriously watched the first episode of Jessica Jones about 3 times. For some reason I just don't seem to like it, which is weird since I've heard a lot of good reviews for it. The only thing that makes me want to give it another chance is to see what David Tennant's character is like in it, because apparently he's meant to be the best thing about Jessica Jones. The acting's fine from what I briefly saw watching it, I'm not complaining about that. It's just that it's so boring. I know I'm probably going to give it another chance one day, and I know I'm going to be really bored until David Tennant's Kilgrave comes into it. Same goes for Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Well, they're not actually on this list because I have no intention of even trying to watch them, because I know I won't like them. They just look terrible. Well, Luke Cage looks okay. Iron Fist, I saw the trailer and I basically saw the whole series. There's nothing different about them. I've watched all of Daredevil, to be fair, which I thought was pretty good. The Sopranos. This may be surprising since this is supposed to be the best TV series ever made, but I just don't see it. Maybe it was back in the day when it first came out, and that's probably the reason I just haven't got into it yet, because it's just so ancient. I really want to watch all The Sopranos just to know what all the hype is about, but I've tried getting into it. I've watched the first episode of the first season about 5 times, Like, I try to watch it every year and give up on it every year. Finally, Arrow. This TV series is somewhat of an anomaly on this list since I've already seen a full 2 seasons of it, and my thoughts on it is that the first 2 series were interesting enough for me to not care about the terrible acting, and when I watched the 3rd season, the acting was so bad that I couldn't care about the plot anymore. It actually frustrates me how much potential Arrow has for me to watch it, but it's just cut short since the acting from the full cast is nothing short of abysmal. That said, I do want to finish it off. I even tried to watch The Flash and Supergirl just to see if they were any good, but I couldn't even finish the first episode of both of them. And that's it. Please give me a reason to watch any of the series. I've been Daily, and I'll see you in the next video.